Now that you have an idea of how powerful and at the same time dangerous Shodan is, let's move on and see how it works behind the scenes. When used properly and ethically, Shodan can be an invaluable tool to help you improve vulnerability assessment and penetration testing as the IoT continues to expand. A typical search engine like Google crawls for data on web pages and then indexes them for searching. Shodan, on the other hand, interrogates ports and grabs the resulting banners, then indexes the banners for searching rather than the web content. Rather than locating specific content on a particular search term, Shodan is designed to help the user find specific IoT devices that are connected to the internet with specific content in their banners. Optimizing Shodan search results requires some basic knowledge of banners because Shodan works by scanning specific ports of random IP addresses on the internet and performing what is known as banner grabbing. Banner grabbing is defined as a technique used to gain information about a computer system on a network and the service running on its open ports. Banner grabbing can be performed manually or in an automated fashion like Shodan. The manual way to perform a banner grab is by using a network utility like Telnet or Netcat. For example, I'll grab the banner of a Linux machine that has port 22 open. Telnet, the IP address of the machine, and port 22. This has opened a connection to that IP address and got a response from the remote server. In this case, I targeted the port 22 of an OpenSSH server and the result was the exact version that is running on that server right now. A hacker having that valuable information can then search for exploits for that specific version. I'm copying and then pasting the SSH version on Google. Shodan works by performing this banner grabbing action over and over again for all possible combinations of IP addresses and ports on the internet. Shodan's basic algorithm works by picking a random IPv4 address and then a port from a list with ports of interest. Then it will do a banner grab and see if the device responds in a way that is known. Then it starts all over again by picking a new random IPv4 address and a port. If a device is connected to the internet, it probably is on Shodan 2. The basic search for such a device is performed by its IP address. Let's suppose you want to check that this IP address is on Shodan. You simply paste it here and search for the address. And it was found. If you like to have more in-depth knowledge of Shodan, I highly recommend the book written by its creator himself.